she did great coming up here, by the way. You know, I mean, she did pretty good. She averaged about 22 miles per gallon coming up, just whenever I glance here and there. And that's not bad considering the fact that I was doing about 85 to 95 all the way up here. A lot of starts and stops because traffic was pretty bad and it got really congested on 40 for some odd reason. You know, I'm assuming it was either a wreck or just a lot of traffic. But so with all that being said, yeah, we're on our way home and just gonna document how it goes, and I don't know, we'll see how the ZL1 does. I mean, after drag racing all weekend and then turning around and driving back home on the same street tires, by the way. I hope that we get home and we'll go from there. So. Give my thumbs up. I like his car though. Trying to catch up for a while now. I don't know who it is, but he's got a clean looking car though. I'll give him that. It's 5th gen. Just trying to see. I like his car though. I like his car though. Your name, but if you by for chance did end up checking my channel out or my Instagram, shout out to you, man. You're making, I mean, it's people like us that make road trips fun. But hopefully I can get up next to you in a second with this shitty ass traffic. Get some rolling shots of your car. You sound pretty good though. I can tell you got exhaust on it. Nissan's on my ass though. I don't know what they want. For a minute.
Not anymore.
Alrighty, so currently we're doing pretty good. Not too bad. Just a little update on the trip. We're catching into some rain, and so after a full road trip, 1,000+ mile road trip, you know, then a weekend full of drag racing, you know, burnouts and shit like that, and now driving back in the rain, we're gonna see how these stock wheels and tires do in the rain on the rear. So hell no, that's more like 4 or 5 miles back. But oh my god. All right, so we're on the trip home, and there was a 18-wheeler that wrecked and then caught on fire, and it burnt like half the trailer, which I'm moving along here at a pretty set pace, so I didn't have time to get out and record it. But I noticed all the traffic all of a sudden. I was like, oh shit. And by the time I realized it was, and I looked over, it was the 18-wheeler. They were cleaning it up. But holy shit, this traffic, I feel bad for these people. This traffic's been backed up for a good, oh, I'd say the last like 6 or 7 miles now that I've been doing. Damn, there's a helicopter, oh shit. This traffic's fucking horrible, man. Oh, we're getting to the end of it here. You see it? This is where it's all.
Yeah, where it starts.
Traffic just now is getting where it's holding up to a stop. So that means that traffic's been backed up for a good couple hours.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Just look at all that. I feel bad for them because they're all about to come to a standstill. If they're low on fuel, I feel bad for them, and if they got to piss, I feel bad for them. Alrighty, so we got into a lot heavier rain going on right now, but I gotta admit these tires are doing pretty decent so far on the trip. I know they're already bald, these stock tires that the Camaro comes with, but I gotta admit, I mean, they're doing pretty decent considering the fact that I've been burning them and drag racing them, and you know, a lot of Mexico trips, and just, you know, generally 6,800 miles that are already on them. They're doing pretty decent. I mean, Granted, I'm not trying to race to this shit, but I mean, I feel like they're holding up pretty good. You know, I don't feel all over the road or anything, or at least not yet. So, but overall, the car's still doing pretty damn good. We'll see how this rain plays out, and if anything happens, we'll let you know from there. So we got slowed down in traffic considerably, but it looks like a truck hauling a bunch of vehicles wrecked, and holy shit, I feel bad for whoever owns those vehicles. Damn it.
Well, shockingly, it looks like
I think he may be all right. Yeah, I don't know, but I bet he's stuck though. It's wet. Alrighty, so currently just an update going on for the trip. Camaro's handling pretty fucking good. We broke over 7,000 miles, sadly. That kind of breaks my heart, but that's alright. Can't have a street car if you don't fucking drive the damn thing. But not only that, shit happens, life goes on. I'll give y'all an update on that shit. With all that being said, we're hauling ass. We're fucking making time. We are moving. We're coming back to the best state. Anyways, all that being said, the Camaro's doing pretty damn good. The tires are doing pretty damn good. They're holding up, considering the fact that they're fucking bald. Yeah, you know, other than that, I've seen this one beautiful, beautiful blue 5th gen ZL1 on the way home. And I'm telling you, I wouldn't mind having that color. I'm just saying. I've only filled up once since on the road trip coming back home. And I got just to the other side of Memphis and I had to fill up. Right after we filled up, we got into a shitload of rain, and we've been in the rain for the past like 2.5 hours now. So don't ever let nobody tell you can't daily a fucking ZL1 all the way across country with the piece of shit worst drivers in front of you that cut you off last minute. We're making time, but I don't know, once I get to the Texas border, I'll probably give you another update. Unless if something else happens since it. Well, I don't know. Hold on. The Mustang's making a move. Oh no, this is kind of sketchy right now. Oh, get it. There you go. Nicely done. The driver must have been a Chevy driver and had plenty of horsepower experience practice, because I'm telling you, you can't handle that many ponies on wet road and not almost take somebody out. I'm telling you. Just an update. We're back in Texas finally, but we ended up finding another Camaro that ran in the stock class. Oh, he's getting it. It's a SS. He ran in the stock class over there at Camaro Fest, and we just happened to run into each other on the highway, and now he's trailing. Alrighty, so we had some fun and a couple of quick little pulls in Mexico. 80 only, by the way, 80 only. But anyways, all right, well, you can cut the camera. We're gonna head back. We're gonna go back into Mexico.